Hey guys, Dart here, and today I'm going to sit here and stare at this crazy looking robot that I found in my garrison. Well, okay, no I'm not. What I am going to do is show you how to use the auction hall to make virtually an unlimited amount of money. Got your attention? I hope so. Alright, the first thing you need to do is, if you don't have it, get the Curse client. Go to your web browser, get your search engine up, download the Curse client, get registered, and look for the Auctioneer add-on. Very, very, very useful thing. Download that, install it, and you'll be good to go. Alright, you'll notice that you've got some extra tabs down here, and there's some pretty handy stuff. You can browse through that at your leisure. I'm not going to take too much time to worry about it. Once you have that installed, you'll notice that you'll get a tooltip with market prices, 48-hour auction deposit information, all sorts of stuff. Very, very handy, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of work on the auction hall. Okay, the very first thing you're going to want to do, and I recommend taking about 10-15 minutes to do this, just plan on it, hit this little red button that says scan. That will scan the whole inventory of your server's auction system, and that is going to take a little bit. What it does when it does this is it builds up a database of pricing information that it can use to give you information on, say, what everything is worth. And that's incredibly useful and incredibly handy information to have whenever you use the auction hall. Okay, you won't need to do this all the time. Whenever you post stuff on the auction or do auction hall searches, whatever, it will say like this, give you chat messages showing that it's updated prices and the like. So you don't need to do this every day or whatever. Once in a while is a good thing to do. Alright. One thing, in the real world, you've got a closed loop economy. You're not going to be able to do what you do in Warcraft, which is just go out, run around, pick stuff up, bring it back, throw it on the auction hall, make money with no expenses incurred. It just doesn't work that way in real life. But in Warcraft, it's a seller's market. Anything you can find and put up there, it's money. If you want to find dirt, whatever, put it on the auction hall. You can make ridiculous money doing that. Okay, there's 3 different models, business models, if you will, of making money on the in-game auction hall. The first I like to call something from nothing. That's basically where you run around, go into an instance or a dungeon or whatever, pick stuff up, bring it back. Some of it's worth quite a bit to players, like in-game pets, tradable armor and weapons. You can post that stuff up right on the auction hall, make money that way. And as you can tell, I've done quite well for myself doing stuff like that, and that's just one character, keep in mind. The second is production skills. And let's take a look here real quick at just one item. Supple boots. Now, the market price on this, it says 1,500 gold. I'm going to guess that's a little bit inflated. Yeah, and here's the auctioneer scanning what you've just looked at. It'll do this automatically anytime you do something like that, so you don't have to always worry about having to keep hitting the scan button, committing more and more time to this. But these three, it's saying, come in quite a bit under value at 320 gold that the people are charging for them. This is a little bit more realistic, and these two here, absolutely outlandish. One thing Auctioneer is good for is preventing you from getting ripped off like this. These prices are absolutely insane, especially if you consider that this is an item level 640 pair of boots. You can go to Tanan right now and get item level 695 for a little bit of work, and they're far and away better than this. But let's say you want to sell this stuff. Okay, Auctioneer says 1500. This late in the expansion, I'd probably say you'd be doing good to get 500 out of it. But you've got these three people here who are selling them at 320-ish. This is where the third model comes in. That's reselling and speculation. You could probably buy these three out here, post them and the ones that you make for 500. You'd be making around 180, 175 gold each on these, and 500 on the ones that you make. I would offer a caution though, this late in the expansion, especially with better stuff out there that's relatively easy to get, you're not going to see much traffic for these. So instead, let's look at something else that you can speculate on, and that is consumable stuff that people use to produce things or use their production skills with, like ore, cloth, that sort of thing. And let's just look here. Yeah, this here is a good example of that. You've got somebody here undercutting everybody else to the tune of right around 20 silver, it looks like. What I would probably do here, buy this guy out. Just take this off the market altogether, and that way you can come in, if you've got, say, true iron ore to sell it at around 1 gold, 85 silver per unit, which is one thing this will let you see. And you'll be doing a lot better. And if you come in, oops, somebody else has posted some more up. That's still not a lot. You could go ahead and buy out both of them. But you'll make a heck of a lot more money that way than you will, say, posting this yours up at, say, 159. That's just kind of silly. In some cases, it makes more sense to go ahead and buy some out and then resell it for a slight profit and keep a wider profit margin than it would to, say, try and undercut and just skew your own profit margin narrower and narrower and narrower, especially when you've got high traffic things like this to consider. So, knowing that, you guys should be set and have all the tools you need to make a killing on the auction hall. This is Dart again. Take the information, run with it. If you've got any suggestions, questions for me, feel free to post them in the links in the comments below. And good luck and have fun, guys. Take care.